Salute the Badge is brought to you by Montana Railing, supporting the Main Street of Montana for 30 years.
The bond between law enforcement officers can probably be best explained in this next story. Tonight we salute the badge of Missoula County Sheriff's Detective Robert Kennedy. As he prepares to overcome a significant medical challenge, he's finding out he won't do it alone. It was a California Highway Patrol officer who first inspired a young Robert Kennedy to become a cop.
We had a friend that was a highway patrolman, and I used to sit in the driveway, and every day he would come by after work and stop his car. And I was probably only 3 or 4 years old, but he'd stop his car and let me get in and play with it while he hung out with my parents for a bit, and then he'd leave. But I remember every day taking this little folding lawn chair and sit out and sit there and wait for him. But so it's kind of, I think that's kind of what brought me to just the love of law enforcement.
He worked his way up the ranks from a detention officer in Great Falls all the way up to lieutenant detective for Missoula County. He's there to guide people through difficult times.
It is nice to be able to see a case all the way through, especially if it's like a victim, a child victim, or an adult, like a partner family member assault case. You get to kind of see where the case goes. You get to work with the victim and be close to them and kind of help them through the process.
Family, friends, and fellow officers are important to this father of 3. It's that community that's lining up to save his life. Robert's lifelong kidney disease recently accelerated. He found out last spring they're failing quickly and he needs a transplant. And that's when people started lining up to see if they're a match. Co-workers, their children, officers from around the state, family and friends willing to give him one of their own kidneys. It's been a humbling and sometimes overwhelming experience.
And how could I ever repay somebody for that? And I mean, they're saving my life, and it's just very important to my family and my kids.
A recent fundraiser organized by Missoula County Under Sheriff Rich Marcelli and his wife Jen brought people together to raise money and awareness and support for the Kennedy family. Potential donors are already being tested to see if they're a match, and when doctors find one, they'll head to Seattle with Robert for the surgery. After spending a lifetime of service to others, he's now finding out just what that feels like.
The badge is not just a piece of metal that we wear, you know, it just represents a brotherhood, that guys together that just come together, and no matter what you need, they're going to help you and they're going to be there for you. And it's you know, we talk about why you're in law enforcement, that's it right there.
You can learn more about Robert's journey. He has a Facebook page called Robert Kidney Kennedy. Clearly he has a sense of humor. We will keep you updated on his transplant story.